Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2. And we're just squeezing an extra mile per hour out of the engine at the moment. And as I said, we've been handed coffee as well, so we're all good. Ah, I'm coming out. Oh, that car behind me. I've been handed coffee and I want my coffee. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Stupid. There's a car behind me nearly ran into me. What's happened here this time round? There's an accident. I wonder if we can sneak across somehow. I wonder if there's a way to break across and not take this longer detour that it's forcing us to go on. Is there a way to get across? Can we get round it? Can we break the rules here a little bit and squeeze across the road somehow? Welcome back to a rather special episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2. I made 1,000 people following my channel this week. I'm quite surprised by that. It sort of happened in a blink of an eye, and all of a sudden there was 1,000 people watching my channel. So thank you very much if you're one of those 1,000 people. Thank you for watching my channel. Stick around. I'm going to just continue doing what I'm doing. So if you like it, I'm still doing that. Anyway, right, okay, that's enough of me sort of talking about how excited I am about it, but thank you very much, everybody. Right, let's have a little look. So what we were going to do, if I remember rightly, is we were at the Man Garage right now, I think. That's where it was. Let's have a little look. We were going to buy... Yeah, we're at the truck garage, and it was just fortuitous that I wanted to visit the garage and I wanted to spec up another truck for a new driver. So let's go into the old drive mode and let's spec up a truck. I thought for a minute, because there was changes to the world detected, that we were going to end up with one of them scenarios where it didn't sort of work, but no, we're okay. So this is my do you know what though? It's a real struggle for me to actually want to change this truck, because it's such a good truck and I've really enjoyed it, and I don't really want to change to a Man one yet. But that's what I normally do, I swap them around. But look how beautiful this thing is. It's beautiful, isn't it? What a truck. That just looks great. Anyway, so it's a bit of a difficult one for me, really wanting to change this over. So I'm not going to. Is the answer to that? What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy another one for my garage here in Marseille. So what I want to do is get another one in Marseille. So we're going to go, I think, with very much what we actually had in the other place, which I think was a yellow one, realistically. So we want another one of these, and this is for another driver to use. So let's configure this. Customize the configuration. I think we just went with the very basics. I don't even think I went anything different. In fact, hang on, let's just check before. Yeah, I want to leave the dealership. Just before we start buying from the dealership, let's bring up the old vehicle list and have a look at our truck management and see what we got for the other person. So this is what we got for the other person, which is a Man TGX, the 320 brake horse. If we click on it, we should get some details. Yeah, it's just literally the pure sort of basic 4x2, whatever else it is. Nothing refined about that particular one. So let's just get another one of those. So I wonder if we can. No, I thought we could click on it there, but we can't. So we're going to go into the dealer. But what I wanted to do is, before we actually buy that one, is I want to have a little look at the other options that are available here. So we're going to skip through these and just have a little look. So we got the next one up, which is so that was the first one, which is the TGX XL, which is the one we wanted. We're stuck with the yellow, we'll do with that one. We've got a green one with a 360 brake horse. Is it just me? Does it seem a bit? This one the Euro seem quite an old-fashioned looking truck. Is it just maybe me? Don't know. We got the next one up. That's the XL version of the first truck. Look at that. Long wheelbase on there. Long wheelbase. The next one of those ones, the Euro ones. We've got the XL, the TGX XL, which is a 440 brake horse. We've got a 6x2x4, which I think is the modes, if I remember rightly, of the what you can drive in. So it's either 2 wheels or 4-wheel drive. Actually, what I'm really looking at is real interest is towards the top range. So we're going to skip through on X. I love the way they're XL. It's triple XL, double XL. I'm assuming the next one's triple XL. No, it's not. No, it's XLL. Sorry, XLX. XLX. Yeah. And then the top of the range is that one. Blooming heck! 8x4! Wow! 640 brake horse! My god, that's a monster! 260,000. I don't think I've ever seen an 8x4 chassis. So it's four-wheel drive sort of going on it with that. Wow! That is a machine, isn't it? That's amazing. Right, so we're going to go back to the basic one, though. That's what our truck driver's going to get, a really basic one. So let's get let's just purchase that. Is there any particular cost? Sunset yellow? No, we're just going to purchase that. No trade-ins, no anything else. Just purchase that. Do you want to drive the truck? No, I don't. So now it says where do I want to put it? Now I want to put it into Bordeaux. Oh. I think I've confused myself here. No, I don't want to put it in Bordeaux. Where do I want to put it? I want to put it here, don't I? That's where I want to put it. Into the Italian side. I want to put it in to Bari. Sorry, I was completely confusing myself there because I was looking at my home, whatever else. It was a completely wrong place. Because that one's full, isn't it? Oh no, it's not, because that's going to be my truck that usually goes there, but we're not going to do that. So we're going to put that one there. We're going to put that in that space, and we're going to say, okay. Excellent. Newly bought truck, immediately delivered. Excellent. Right, okay. So what we need now, I'm going to leave the truck dealership, is we need a new driver for this. So let's just get into the new driver and get this driver sorted and hired straight away. So let's go to the recruitment agency. Let's can we do it online? Must be able to do it online. There's one there. Wide selection of drivers. Yeah, I know. The more you've got, the wider the selection of drivers. I just want to hire one though. How do I just hire one? Driver management. Oh, well, my brain's got a bit of blank here. Recruitment agency. Yes. Hire driver. Yes. There we go. Right, okay, so you've got different places with different places. Oh, right, you've got different... I never realised that. Look at this. So if we go back to... So these are the drivers that are available here. In theory, if I go to the recruitment agency but choose another location, say this one here, Naples, and do that one, does that give me something different? No, it's the same lot. Right, okay, you just get a larger selection of people to choose from. Right, let's have a look. Kathy C. Is the best driver though so far in there, with a 4.2 decent wage. Let's see what we've got in here. Bets. She looks like she's doing well. Yeah, she's very yeah. She's a bit posh possibly to be. You know, that's a very posh picture for your thing. Madison G. Has she got long distance? No. I was going to hire her if she had long distance. Donald T. Ellis. I'm looking for people with long distance because that's the one that makes the biggest money. And you can have unbalanced whatever else it is, but I want long distance. I'm surprised they're actually only getting such lowly drivers. Lucy H. Lucy H. You could do with the job, I think. Because you've got long distance, you haven't got anything else, but you've got long distance, and you've got high value cargoes, which is a good one. So we might carry on. Ruth, Lucas. I mean, we've not got the best of drivers available to us today. No, they're pretty awful thus far. Yeah, I think we're going to be off. I think Lucy H is quite a good choice. I think. Let's have a little look further on. Oh, she just hired the supermodel. Let's hire the supermodel, just for the hell of it. Bets are. She looks like she's come from a fashion shoot. I don't suppose that matters with a professional photo, does it? It does look like that. Yeah. Right. We'll go with this one. She's got a few things actually though. She's got fragile cargo, just in time. But we'll get her on long distance training. So we're gonna choose this one. We're gonna give her that truck, and then she can go there. Excellent. So we've got another driver. Excellent. Oh, it cost us to use the recruitment agency. I had no idea there. So let's go to driver management. We're going to check what they've got currently as their training. So this one's balanced, which is fine, no problem at all. She's a 3.2, that's fine. Balanced, 5, 4, 5.8. Christina S is great. Christina R's not too bad either, actually. This one's long distance for Linda V. Balanced for this chap. Long distance for this lady here. Let's get this lady on long distance training, because I think long distance is the way to go, because they can choose larger journeys and go with those. So she's already got a few of the other stats, so this could actually be beneficial. Right, excellent. So that's the Bari one, not completely finished, because realistically we need to get me something else as well. But anyway, let's go find a job. I've just quit out of that and said let's find a job. I'll tell you what we're going to do. It's going to do my usual though. We're going to have an explore. We're going to see if we can get something. So there's a couple here. There's a marina, for instance. I love a bit of boat action. So, and Wilnet transport. So we'll head there for the fun of it, because we don't, it's a long time since I've done the old not choosing it from the options menu, because you can choose it from the marketplace. Ooh, completing World Job contracts with your own equipment. All right, World Trucks contracts using your own. I've not seen these. I haven't got a profile on World Trucks, that's the reason why. So I would need to connect to World Trucks. I've not got a profile. Somebody asked me to have a little look at this. Sorry, not somebody. Mark Middleton asked me to have a little look at that. I will have to do something with that, Mark. I haven't had a chance to have a look at World Trucks online. So, without further messing around though, we're gonna go down here and we're gonna go there. So let's go have a little look there. We're gonna have a look. Which one of them random days? We're gonna have a random day, and we're gonna have a little travel down there. Look at these guys just cleaning up in there. He's brushing up. He's having a sly cigarette out the back. Let's go for it. Love driving trucks. I do actually. I do like driving trucks. It's a lot of fun. It's if you look down the bottom right, we've got the time, and it is 15:48. So middle of the afternoon. So we're going to end up with a nighttime journey here, I think, but it's okay. We're all good with that. Mount with the curb. Alright, going that way. We're going to go into Marseille and let's see if we can find some interesting jobs. Has this got traffic lights, or are they just waiting for this lot to go? Waiting for this lot to go. It's a very busy road. Everybody edge forward a bit, please. Just force your way out a little bit. Come on, you're bigger than they are. Come on, that's it. And we'll find a job. Oh God, it just came to a screeching halt there. Isn't it always the way when you're stuck at a junction doing that? So how's everybody's week been? Have you had a good week? Has it been did you have a good weekend? Did you have a good week? Were you working? Were you just having a relax? I'm going for it. Going for it. Yeah, I hope everybody had a good week. It's been a busy week for me, usual kind of thing. Things working, some things not working. Usual sort of quite a busy time for me. It's a busy time. It's funny, really. You're either busy or you're not during this pandemic. And if you're not busy, it's used. Quite a lot of people are on furlough. But if you are busy, you're just busy. And I've just been busy throughout this whole thing. It's just not stopped. Not in a bad way. Just not stopped. And it's good. And it's good. We went round this way before. I remember this. We went round the back of this. Sometimes I don't remember what I've done in episodes. I go back to them. I have to sort of like re-watch a bit of them to find out what I've actually done. I play all kinds, you see, during the week when I'm not playing sort of Euro Truck or whatever else it's. I'm playing other games during the week as well. So I often have something else on the go at the same time. What have I been playing this week that's been interesting? I've been playing the Arcade Challenge, if you've seen that, which was Dragon Blaze. I quite enjoyed that. That's a shoot 'em up, a Bullet Hill style shoot 'em up. I really enjoyed that. And there's a few other things I've been playing this week, but I can't even remember them now. They're all off the top of my head. I did do something silly though the other day. Today in fact. I had a little bit of. I don't buy scratch cards very often, but I bought a scratch card the other week, and this just tells you something about the way the world is currently at the moment. So I bought a scratch card, and it was just a £8 scratch card. I think the top prize on it was like 10 grand or something like that. And I scratched it off and won 4 times on it, adding to a total of £100, which is really nice. It was £100 that I didn't expect to have, so I had a little bit of extra money in my pocket. So I thought I'll go cash that, and I don't know about you, but I've not been carrying much cash nowadays, not with the way things have been. So I hadn't been carrying much cash, so I took it anyway. I took it to a local supermarket, good old Tesco's, and handed over this scratch card, and she took a look at it, and she opened the till, and she started fishing out pound coins and £5 notes. And then she had to open a second till to fish out pound coins and notes, because quite literally she'd run out. That's not the place I'm going to, is it? It's up here. Quite literally, she'd run out of coins and pounds. And this was a tobacco counter as well. This isn't like one of the the other ones. These are the ones where you mostly get the old cash from. Those kind of counters. No, run out. Unbelievable, really. Oh, look at these two. It's like some kind of weird. Do you see them? Some kind of weird security guard standoff. It's like a spaghetti western, except we're in France. We're going to have to be in Italy for a spaghetti western, but anyway. Alright. I reckon you can have him in a fight. Look, he's just over there. Yeah, so that's sign of the times anyway. So I had a little bit extra cash in the pocket, so we used it for domestic things. Used it for shopping for this week, just because I thought, what the hell, why not? We'll just get rid of it. Let's go there, because it's in Italy. That's a really good one. Sell 38,000. Class. What is it? Medical vaccines. Lots of medical vaccines this time at the moment. Fragile cargo, standard cargo. Yeah, that looks like a good one. We'll take that one. How far is it? 400. Oh, it's spot on. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want. Perfect thing. 5 tons. Medical vaccines, just in time, fragile. Perfect. Right, we'll take that. So I had this little bit extra cash in my pocket and used it for domestic things, but that meant I had a little bit of extra cash in the old bank account. So I thought I would. Sega used to have, if you're a Sega fan, Sega used to have an arcade game called, or an arcade system called Astro City, and Astro Cities basically were arcade systems that were compatible with lots of other things. So you could get one thing and install different games effectively on it. So here's my. I'm on the right one. I'm just checking because I've got a bit of a reputation for hitting the wrong one. Everybody who's a regular viewer will know that I have a reputation for hitting the wrong one. There we go. So I skipped the whole process there, but basically I have it on advanced parking. So basically you have to hit what's known as the pin in the middle of the truck, of the trailer, sorry, should I say, to the fifth wheel in the whole thing. So which thus coupling together. So it makes it more difficult to couple it. It's quite good fun though. It's a good way of doing it actually. That was suggested to me by I think both Mark and Bobster, who frequent the comments and the channel quite frequently. They recommended that, and to be fair, it adds a little bit more challenge to it. We're trying really hard to add the levels of challenge to the whole thing for me. So anyway, back to the story. We got so I had this little bit extra cash, so I went and as I say, Sega used to make these arcade machines. So this is like in the 90s, so it's getting close to being the end of the era when you had arcade machines in places, and they had these Astro City machines. Well, they've done a mini version of it, which is only available in Japan. So I have went out and I have purchased one and paid about £1 million in tax for the bloody thing. But no, it's not quite £1 million, but it's quite a lot of money in tax to get this thing shipped to the United Kingdom. We'll see, because it's on a 5-day express, so which is quite quick, I think. So we'll see if it arrives. I have had stuff from this company before. It's a company called Play Asia, if you're interested. And I've had things before from them, and you can either pay for the import tax to begin with, or you can pay for the import tax later. It's one of those scenarios that you can do. Right? You gonna let me? No, he's not gonna let me out. He saw me coming, but he decided not to let me out. No, what the hell? How much traffic? There was a little stutter there. Lots of traffic. But yeah, so I've invested some of my well, effectively invested some of the shopping money on one of these little mini Astra Seas. But it comes with 37 games built into it, and I decided that I'd get an extra controller for it, which is completely proprietary, by the way. They don't work with anything else bar the system itself. But anyway, I thought that was exciting. I quite enjoyed that. Right, let's get on the road. Oh, just a quick blast of coffee there. I do like a good cup of coffee. I do love coffee. Maybe now I've got some 1,000 subscribers, I'll finally get that sponsorship with Dow Egberts or something like that. No, me, it'll be like Aldi's own brand, won't it? Aldi's own brand, as drank by Real Generic Demon. Euro Truck, sponsored by... No, maybe, I don't know. Look at that, he's got a great big... is it called an R8000 he's got on the back there? It's a big sort of an excavator of sorts. Saw one of those getting dug up recently. I was feeling in the mood actually for something, sort of watching something that I hadn't seen in years, and I was watching. I don't know if you know the comedian Al Murray. I quite like Al Murray. He does he plays a role of the pub landlord, the governor. And he quite frequently plays this role, and I remember him from back. And the funny thing is, when I started looking and realised, on his YouTube channel, for instance, there are all the episodes of Time Gentlemen Police, which appeared on Sky quite late at night. It's got proper language in it, not the kind of language you'd hear from on my channel very often, apart from when I get frustrated and sometimes sort of spews out. But it's got sort of proper language, and it's got all the episodes there. So there's like 24 episodes of the first season and another 15 of the first season. And then I quite liked it back in the day. I quite enjoyed the program. I hadn't realised now it's 20 years old. It was 2000 when it came out. I think it just time does not fly. So it's 21 years old actually, to be fair. Probably about 20 because when it was out. But yeah, and it's amazing really that time's flown. And it's even at 20 years old, it is. I think it's quite dated, but at the same time, I don't think it is, because I think the intention was to be dated in it's outdated in its approach to things. I mean, one of the enduring things in it is that when they talk about the beer is for the men and white wine is for the ladies is quite often sort of the thing, because of course the barmen, aren't they? So, but that's what they say so quite frequently in it. But it's just quite funny, and I just found it quite interesting how old it kind of became. But it's on his channel. But what I found more interesting though was a little bit more of a sort of a sub comment of the whole thing is that I hadn't realised this, but Al Murray, the comedian himself, he actually was an Oxford University graduate in history. So when he discusses as comedy the various sort of wars that have been lost, say, by the French, and when the Germans do whatever else is, and where the British invaded, he's actually not talking complete rubbish to some extent. I mean, there's some of it's rubbish, but he isn't actually talking complete rubbish. He's actually giving you history whether you liked it or not. So it's quite interesting, really, listening to that. And I tell you how this came about as well. I was watching an American doing an American react to Al Murray, And I find these reaction videos really weird because I didn't really understand that. But I was wondering how they would take Al Murray, and this particular American gentleman, I can't remember his name, was actually very good about it. He really he was quite. As offensive as this was intended to be from Al Murray, and it's British humour can sometimes fall flat on other people because we have a good sense of humour. If you ask me, it's a very satirical, witty kind of humour that we've got. But it kind of as I say, it can fall flat, especially on our lovely American brethren. It was quite interesting to watching Al Murray, and that's how it came about. So that it came about by me watching that, and then I looked into sort of Al Murray because I watched this chap watching him, and to be fair, he had a good time. He enjoyed it. He thought it was very funny indeed. So some of the jokes fall flat if you're not British because you don't know the history, if that makes sense, and that's fine because I'm sure that I don't know American history. I don't know the history of the United States very well. I know a little bit about it, not as much as they will know about themselves as the Brits know about themselves, if that makes sense. However, I think our history is a bit lacking, if that makes sense. I don't think we've got the history that we should really have. I think we need a little bit more history, if that makes sense. One of the most interesting things about it, though, is he was talking about, one of Al Murray's sort of stand-up gags, is that name a country and Britain's invaded it. The answer to that is yes, pretty much everything. There is a small list of about 12 countries in the world that we haven't invaded. It's quite amazing when you actually look it up. I might even put a link to the article below if you're really interested. There are actually only about 12 countries in the entire world that Britain hasn't invaded, and at one point, as we all know, we get back to Commonwealth and all this kind of stuff. At one point, we owned a fifth. Was it 2/5 of the world or 1/5? I can't remember. I have a feeling it's 2/5 of the world was British at one point, or part of the British Empire, should I say. But he laughs and he jokes about this, the British with things, and it's like, one of these big jokes is why didn't the British not go to the moon? Because the Americans have gone to the moon, the United States have gone to the moon. Well, because as Al Murray points out, there's nobody to give it back to afterwards. After you've given them law and order and human rights and all the other things that the British Empire saw itself responsible for trading around the world. Yeah, so there's no point in going to the moon because there's nobody there to give it back to afterwards, which is just it's almost extremely British in its nature. But I would like to counter that with another point, to be honest with you, and counter that with another issue, another British thing. I think that if the British had gone to the moon, there would be a British colony on the moon. Rather than somebody to give it back to, I suspect we would have colonised it instead of actually just sending a ship to walk around on the surface and plant a flag. I think that there would have been we'd have probably colonised. I think that's the British nature of the thing. So nobody else there. Let's just colonise it. However, it does have to have some kind of resource for the British to actually want it. And I'm not sure what the moon has other than a lot of dust and rocks. It does have a purpose, though. I mean, the moon is one of the reasons why the planet isn't impacted by meteorites, for instance. We actually have a very large moon, apparently. And look at this, it's a science lesson and a history lesson all in one this week. I'm sorry if you didn't come here for that. I haven't crashed into anything either yet. I've been quite good about driving so far. Anyway, the moon... quite large for a moon, and because it's so large, it's gravity actually pulls in spatial bodies that fly past. That's why it's covered in craters, and the Earth isn't so covered in craters. And it's quite as simple as that. It's sort of an impact zone for things that are flying through space. It's probably why the human race is here now, even though we've been here for like a minute on the scale of the planet. But anyway, right. I've just slowed down a bit there. Let's do the recap. We need the recap. Are you ready for the recap? Okay, I'm ready for the recap. So we are, if we look down in the bottom right hand corner, we are coming over. That car better not run into me. I've got an auto pass, so I should be able to get through this without any grief at all. Do the recap anyway. So we are If you look at the bottom right hand corner, we're doing speed with 20 miles per hour, 22, 23. We're in automatic 9, so automatic gear 9. We've got very little damage, which is the truck next to it. Then we've got the fuel, which we seem to have plenty of. How much sleep we need, or how sleepy we are, should I say. It fills up blue and then goes red, and then we start falling asleep. Then you've got a little envelope, which we don't get as much benefit out of as we'd like, I think. There should be more to that. Then you've got the old time, which is Saturday 15:56. So that's nearly 6 o'clock on a Saturday evening. Time for Night Rider. And then below that we have a little waypoint, which is shown by a little red flag, and that's telling us what time we're going to get in. We're going to get it Sunday at 2:35 a.m. We have 372 miles to go. We have 8 hours and 32 minutes. And we can do a speed of 56. We're doing quite well, actually. I'm quite pleased thus far. One of the things that I find with this game, and I've just put my side lights on because I'm not done. One thing I find with this game, though, is a bit cheeky. It almost always, when you start on a route like this, it almost always likes to put some kind of disaster in your way. Sometimes it doesn't, but 9 times out of 10 it does. It always puts some kind of disaster in the way. Something's exploded or something's on the road that shouldn't be there, and you end up sort of avoiding the thing, and it adds like 2 or 3 hours to the journey. We should be all right for timing. I think we can drive for between 11 and 12 hours. I can never remember that specifically, but I think we can drive for a significant length of time anyway. So we're good, as they say, for the moment. We're okay with our driving. I hope you've got a beverage and that you're just all relaxing. I've got my beverage. I'm going to have a quick sup. Oh, that's good. I do like that. I do like a bit of coffee. Nothing exciting going on the roads today. My company has got, and I'm going to see whether or not they want to do something with it. They've got a nice new curtain-sided trailer for part of the sort of process of the company. If I ask nicely, I think they might let me. I don't know if I can mod it onto a trailer of my own in the game and can show it off. It might be cool. It's a rather nice looking trailer, actually. Very pretty. Very pretty indeed. It's getting pulled by another haulage firm. I can't remember what the name of they are. We're just doing the trailer because we want it to sort of advertise ourselves and our services. So we don't have the haulage as such. We have a firm doing the haulage for us. The reason I'm doing 58, by the way, is that I have what am I trying to say? I have the limiter turned off, so I can do 58. Otherwise, I don't even be able to do 56. Down to 20 miles per hour. Damn it! I had to do that as well. One of my drivers has just leveled up. Excellent. That's what we like to hear. I'm going to plough off down the road. My brain sometimes goes a bit dead. Sometimes I think I'm thinking about too many things. Too many things are flying through my head. And over we go. Oh, look, a little village here. That's cool. And I know I said it at the beginning, but thank you for watching and continue to watch. Do appreciate it. I never really set out with any. Well, no, I set out with a few goals when I first started on YouTube. That sort of I was going to sort of play various games and sort of maybe get those 1,000 subs and all this kind of stuff. And then it changed. My thoughts on it changed on the channel. My thoughts changed to sort of. I was enjoying making the videos more than I was trying to I wasn't trying to be anything, if that makes sense. So I never tried to be anything other than what I wanted to do. So that's what I did mostly on the channel. I did some stuff with my daughter early on, you know, sort of some early Minecraft things and a few other bits and pieces. It was dabbled to begin with to see what the kind of response those things were. And actually, to be fair, if you the only thing I'm going to say to people who might do YouTube channels is just do what you want to do. There's a whole raft of stuff that YouTube will tell you about, and about doing this and matching other YouTubers on the and doing what they do and this, that, and the other, and this is to become successful for a lot of people. It's actually a hobbyist thing, and why you don't need to do all of that tracking other things. If you want to do that, do it. But me, I'm just doing my thing. And I like driving Euro Truck Simulator. Euro Truck Simulator, one reason I got into doing it on the videos here for you guys is that first off, I started with the sort of the game itself was £3.75, I think it was. It was one of them cheap sales, which you get quite frequently from the Euro Truck guys, which is really good. And I got it for that, and I thought I'll give it a whirl. And I only bought it because it was on sale at the time, and I'll give it a whirl, and I'll just have a try and see what it's like, and do that. And I kind of fell in love with the thing. I did have a break though for about a year. It was one of you guys. It was you, Bobster, that got me back into doing it. You asked in one of the videos, and it was about a year past, and you sort of said, could I come back and do some more driving? You'd enjoyed the videos that I'd done thus far, and I'm pleased you did, because I've actually really enjoyed getting back into driving, and it's just the nature of sort of travelling along. So yeah, one of those things. Yeah, driving on YouTube is a shit. Aye. That was my fault for I should have broke harder instead of ripping him to pieces with the trailer on my truck. He'd be dead if he hit me like that at that speed. Absolutely dead. I think he probably is dead. To be fair though, €400 fine is probably cheap for the death of a driver. Anyway, on we go. But yeah, I've enjoyed getting back into it. Look at the sun, by the way, setting there. I do like that. There we go. There's toll paid. We got the auto thing. I quite liked paying for them there though, because you always got to stop and talk with the guys there. I hope there's no car underneath me. That's happened before. Been a car beneath me. Look at this sunset. That is gorgeous. It's beautiful. This game's beautiful. Love it when the sun dapples across things. I'm going to put my full lights on because I got caught out last time round for not having my lights on. Right, okay, how are we doing? 283 miles to go. We're having a little blast along. That's a lovely little road down there into that sort of area. Look at that rocky formation over there. It's like a I don't know. It's like, it looks to me like a giant lying down on its side. What do you think? Is that just me? I'm seeing things in the rock formations. Apparently that's a sign of paranoia when you see faces and things. When people see something and they go, "Oh, there's a face in that." Apparently it's a sign of paranoia. It's probably not a good thing, that. Paranoid. He must have a much heavier load than I do. Either that or not as strong a sort of engine as I've got. Did I have the 480 in this? I think it was the 480. I can't remember now. It's been a while since I've changed it, but I just love the walnut dash and the glowing light at the back. And I shouldn't do that when I'm travelling along. I'm going to end up crashing into something and regretting it mightily. I do like my colours and my stripes on it though. I think they're cool. Oh, 50 miles per hour. No fines, please. I love how much money my drivers are making now, though. They're really generating cash. There's another 5,600 and something odd euros going into the bank account. Once you start getting the drivers, when I first started this game, I hadn't realised that the best thing really to do was to kind of extend yourself with a loan, so that you can extend your garage and get your first couple of drivers in there and start them generating some income. That's the real way to sort of go quickly in this game, is to get as many drivers as possible early on and as many trucks as possible. Stick with the cheap ones, get the cheap stuff and all this kind of stuff, and do that. I was weird though when I started. If you remember watching this, I think it doesn't even have to go that far back. I was driving the my Iveco Stralius, and then it was the highway, the adapted highway, which is really nice vehicle. I really enjoyed driving the highway. It's gonna be hard though to get me out of this blooming thing. This is an absolutely storming vehicle. Evening. They're never very talkative. One of these days. I've got to look at the GPS as well. Apparently there is voices on it and I hadn't realised this. Apparently there is. Oh, there's a car. Pull out. Pull out, car. I'm going. Going anyway. Yeah, apparently there's GPSs as well. That I can have the voices on the GPS. And I hadn't realised that. I'm always finding new things. And it's really nice because everybody keeps telling me nice things as well and helping me along to do various things. I have not played online with this though yet. Not for any particular reason other than I don't know. I don't know why I haven't done. What's online like? Any of you played online? Is it a safe environment? Or am I going to get bullied? I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing about online. Yeah. And it's not like I'm fresh or new to online. By the way, I used to. I think I've said before in previous videos. I have been an online gamer. I've done all of that bits and pieces, and I used to get quite wound up, sort of playing sort of battlefields and other things like that. And used to wind me up a bit. I actually got when I was playing. Funnily enough, when I was playing. I think this turns off like that. That's alright. It's fine. I think it's just a separate road. When I was playing Flat Out, somebody gave me. Used to be able to give feedback on Xbox 360. They used to be able to feedback for the whole thing. I don't think you can do it anymore. They were trialing it, and it never really came across whatever else. But there was a game called Flat Out. I think it was Flat Out 2 or Flat Out 3. Can't remember which it was. Might be 3. And it's basically it's destruction derby. It's crushing cars, smashing them into each other, flying around, whatever else is. And I impacted one of the people I was playing online, and I T-boned them. Effectively, they were stuck to the front of the vehicle. So I was pushing them along on the front of the vehicle, and they got quite upset about it because I pushed them around the whole track pretty much before letting them releasing them, and then they were going the wrong direction. So they said I was unsportsmanlike, which I think was probably a bit harsh considering the game was about crashing into each other. But anyway, that was the only bad feedback I've ever had from a game. And to be fair, part of that game was to smash into people, so I kind of that one doesn't really count. Oh God, I see blue lights. Oh, blue lights, blue lights. Everybody's eased off now. There's a police car. Oh, you stopped him. Oh, what the heck are you doing? Why did you the rubbernecking? The computer cars are rubbernecking and having a good look. What's going on? The necks are springing back again this moment in time. Look at that. They've sprung back and they're driving off at full speed. Driving off at full speed. Okay. I'm thinking about having another sup of coffee here at this point. If you've got a beverage, reach for your beverage now. 37. Wow. I might have to actually stop for a second and drink this. Hang on. I do like that XF cup though on the dashboard that I've got there with my aviators, my unlimited sandwiches, and my mobile phone and my lovely little bobbleheads. I love this game. I think I've said that before, but it's true. It's a great game. There's a good old caravan. Becoming extremely popular. Popped up on the old BBC the other day. BBC and how people are buying caravans and getting their caravans kitted out and going on holiday in the UK. Well, to be fair, not only have you've got to deal with the pandemic and all the time that you might have to isolate if you do go abroad, you also have to deal with the fact that probably need visas for certain places in Europe, which is a new thing. No more duty free, unfortunately. And I'm hoping there's nothing underneath me. Don't see anything. We're okay. We're good to go. What's he doing? Is he overtaking? Or is this 2 lanes? I think it's 2 lanes. I think we're okay. I think we're 2 lanes. Right, okay, let's recap. We've got 4 hours and 27 minutes to go, 184 miles. We can do... Let's do 38. Pop that in as the speed. We'll get up to 38. We'll squeeze that extra mile per hour out of it. We'll get up to 50 again. Oh yeah. Now we're back to 38. Though didn't get very long at 50 miles per hour before we go back up to it. I wonder if that solid white line means no overtaking at this point. 37. The purple from the lovely DAF lighting display in the back of the cab. I've said before though, I always like a bit of night driving. Night driving is awesome because all the dash is all lit up and whatever else is. Did I tell you the story of my? I don't know if I did tell you the story. If I had a Ford Mondeo. That's it. That's the brand. The big one, isn't it? The sort of executive type one. Mondeo was that kind of one. But so I had a Ford Mondeo that was a pool car that was loaned. And the guy used to take it home on a regular basis just to make sure it was safe over the weekends or whatever else is. He and I used to share, so I used to grab the keys and take the thing for a drive and whatever else is. It's one of those newer ones where it had the stay in lane technology, you know, so it knows when you're moving after, and it just kind of holds you in lane as you go along. A bit unnerving actually when you first drive that kind of stuff. But anyway, it was one of those. So we used to have this Mondeo that we shared. Big Mondeo, expensive Mondeo, with all those kind of tools and whatever else is, and it had a sort of an Android style interface for whatever else is. So when I was leaving for a Friday night and I'd used it that day, I swapped all of the ambient lights over to a lovely shade of pink for him for the weekend. And he wasn't the most adept with technology, including cars. And let's just say that when I got it back on Monday, I got a friendly gesture of disapproval, a few rude words, and can you change it back, please? So I left it pink for the rest of the week, as you do. Oh dear! Mind you, that reminds me. The van was at work just the other day, and I was blocking somebody in because I was sort of double parked because it was quite a busy day. So I was sort of whatever else, so I was double parked and was blocking somebody in. So I threw the keys over to one of the other lads, you know, who's going down there. Said, "Oh, you can shift the van." Anyway, I got back in it, and the ambient lights had been changed to a lovely shade of orange. So it's not just me who does that. So I got back in and I went, yeah. Yep, I'd have done exactly the same. Right, here we go. Come on. Perfect. Cruise through at about 15 miles per hour, no problem at all. Let's check there's no trucks underneath me. Nope, none underneath me. Let's go. Well, there is behind me now, but wasn't there. Right, 136 miles to go. Bit of reversing practice to do. The bed is nearly full. It's almost blue down there in the bottom right. I can't even remember where we're going. Actually, was it Verona? No idea. Oh, has a truck been pulled over? He's a naughty boy. He's a naughty boy. Oh, he's moved over. Good. Or am I coming off at this one? No, that's it. It's fine. Stick with the route you're going. Stick with this. This is where I needed that sat-nav voicing on again. I need to go this one. I do need to go this one. I need to stick with this one. It's coming off and going that way. I can't remember where I'm going. I should press F6. Where's that then? Beluga? I don't know, whatever. That one with the B. The B-O-L. Bol. Whatever it is. That's where we're going. This place here. Well, not that place there, because it's not the right spelling, but you know what I mean. 50 miles per hour. If you've got a telepass, you need to be in this lane. Sorry, I need to be in this lane. If you've got a telepass, you need to be in this lane. I'm going in that lane. Yes, I know. Leave me alone. I can't believe I crashed into another car. That's terrible driving by me. And power up. We'll go for it. Anybody still got snow? We don't have any snow left. It's all blooming drizzle as usual. It's drizzled. Oh, look, there's a triangle there on the road. You see that? It means something's been... Oh, God. Something's crashed into something. Been an accident. No, it didn't last very long. We had like a couple of days of it. A bit of hard frost. Nothing harsh. And to be fair, it snowed, but it was like naff snow. You know, that kind of like... It's going to last for like 30 seconds when it actually does get a bit warmer again. Yeah, that was the snow we had. We live in a funny... Where I live is has a bit of a funny climate. I'll often see on the news there's like snow everywhere, including sort of 60 miles across the way. Snow everywhere. Everybody's got deep snow, and the snowing ain't all over the place. Nah, no, we don't get that. It's because I think because we live too close to the sea and we're quite sheltered and sort of general most of the time, and as a result, it's quite clement really. But that means it's extremely wet all through the summer as well. It's not. It's like, oh my God! See that police car? Wow, that was a fancy looking motor, wasn't it? I'd try and catch up to it, but I don't want a ticket. That was like a Lamborghini one, wasn't it? I've seen those. They've got them in Dubai, don't they? Dubai has them. Do we have any in this country? I have a feeling we do. I think we have some sports car police vehicles. I've never known the rules and regulations about chasing. I think the police back off, don't they, if somebody's a bit too dangerous when it comes to the chase. You know, when they turn out to be a bit sort of loopy. Because I think that's the idea, realistically. If you let them run out of fuel, if they're driving like a lunatic, but you make sure that they know you're still there, that's kind of a sensible thing. Obviously, you want to bring it to conclusion wherever possible, but dangerous driving, I guess. I don't know what the level of, you know. I guess they have to explain it all, and it's all recorded, isn't it? It's the police vehicles anyway. Okay. Is it Bologna? Is that the place? Is that what we're going to? Bologna? Bologna. Yeah, wherever. That place. I quite fancy some Italian food, actually, to be honest with you. I had a lovely lasagna the other day. I made a lovely lasagna. I like to make them fresh as well. I like a bit of cooking. A nice fresh lasagna. It was really nice. Some lean Aberdeen Angus meat, mince meat. That was lovely. So, absolutely lush. I'm not coming off at this one, thankfully. Shit! Where the hell was that car? Something impacted into me, and I didn't even see it. Whoa. I don't know what happened there. I hit something, but I didn't even see it. I didn't even get fined for it. So did he strike me? He must have struck me. There was a hell of a vibration through the pad. Wow, okay. I'll have to watch that back in the replay later. You guys watch it now and you tell me what happened in the comments. But I think he turned into me. He must have done. Can't think of any other way that actually happened. That bridge is nice. All lights on it. Oh, what's that? Look at that. Cool. It's a railway bridge of some sort, I think. Yeah, let that ease off a little bit speed-wise. There we go. Back, lock it on 52 miles per hour. Yeah, anyway, so lasagna. So I like to make a nice fresh lasagna. And I know some people use instead of using cheese between the levels, the mozzarella cheese. I do fresh mozzarella cheese between each level, and sort of fresh sort of pasta, and it's just gorgeous. It really is nice. A garlicky onion sauce to go with it as well on the mince. Could just eat it again right now, actually. However, I've been still being very good about my dieting. I've managed to keep the diet under control. I have actually. I've been really good. Oh, we're very tired. Oh, I might need to stay back actually here and just come up so that I can come off at this junction properly. This is the junction to come off. We're only 32 miles out, so we're exhausted. We're the usual thing. I've run myself to the ragged. It's obviously about 10 hours is the time that we can do it. This is the one we're coming off at. Yeah, that's the one. Bologna. So we're coming off at this one. We're 27 miles out. We're 45 minutes away. We should be alright. Hopefully we won't fall asleep, and hopefully I won't get any fines for sleep-related crimes, because I quite often have sleep-related crimes. 25 miles an hour, going up here. Yeah, I like a bit of pasta actually, to be honest with you. I do like pasta. I've got some. I've got some nice. Is it fusilli? Fusilli, yeah. The sort of the curly ones, basically. I've got some of that fresh as well, actually. If I was really interested, though, I'd probably make it myself, but I don't think I've got the time to make my own pasta. Why am I going round this? It's weird, this. Interesting. Okay. Down, round, and whatever else is. What an interesting road to go round. An interesting road system. Okay. That's thoroughly confused me. I've got a telepass thing. Okay. We're going through one of these. Ease off. 19 miles per hour. Spot on. This is the speed Bobster said that I need to go through this. Whoa! Getting tired. Find a place to rest. No time for resting. Time to do this. We need to go off here. I think this is the airport we're going to. Yes, I think it's the airport. I think this is the airport. Now, 25 miles per hour. We are 6 miles away from our destination. We are so close. I'm on. Don't have to give way to this lot, do I? No, they've just gone on anyway. Whoa, nearly hit that truck as I was pulling over. I was close. Almost got him. Oh my goodness. Yes, I know I'm getting tired. Oh no, the eyes are closing. And we're almost there. We're almost there. It's almost the place. I don't know what that was advertising, but it looked like a broken boot of sorts. Here we go. We're in. We're so close to the destination. I wonder if there's somewhere we can sleep for the night, though, that's nearby. I haven't seen anywhere to sleep. There must be somewhere, though. We'll get this thing parked. We're not going to go with we're going to go with a proper parking this time round. I did a short one the other day, but this time round we've got time. Oh, train tracks. And something coming. Oh, I can hear it. Oh, there we go. Very cool. That's very cool indeed. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? It's really nice. Excellent. Time to go. Oh, I'm getting tired. Oh, light when they open. The car in front of us waiting for the lights to change. There we go. He's right though to wait. That's what you're meant to do. Right, okay, here we go, to the place we're going to. I wonder if there's anywhere else you can actually park sometimes to do something, because that kind of goes in a loop where they've just gone there. Bizarre. This is the airport here then? No idea. The car at the end of there, look, just parked up. Oh, I've avoided sleep. I thought I was going to make it there. And I haven't. Is it a car? Or is it something else? What the heck's that? That's just the middle of the road. Door. I don't have to indicate for that. Alright, let's get parked. Well, let's get this truck parked. Let's get this thing into its little bay. Excellent. Right, let's handle the job. Let's get her parked away. That's the one there, up there. Right, okay, let's have a little look. I'm hoping there isn't anything special going on with the wheels and turning of the axles this time round, because those can be really annoying for me. Right, okay, bring us straight on up. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, I'm going to just have a look outside to see where we're at. Okay, we're there. Right, I'm going to jump back in because I find it easier to do it from when I'm inside. Right, that should push this round into there, like this. And pull it back. I just pulled it back too far, possibly. See if I can keep it straight in this point. Let's just pull it back now. See what kind of mood I am in here today. See whether I'm getting better. And whoa! I'll take it. Look at that. It's not brilliant, but it went in the first time round. Look at that. I'll take it. I'll take it. Press T for that trailer. Let's decouple this thing and let's get out of here. We need a sleep. We need a sleep. We did it. 10 hours and 40 minutes. We could probably do that a bit quicker, actually. That's pretty good. We've got a class bonus as well. That's awesome. And fragile bonus. That was good money. That was well worth it. Continue. Wow, that's really added some cash to it. That's pretty much paid for the truck already, the one we purchased earlier. Let's go find, on the world map, let's go find a place to sleep for the night. There must be somewhere nearby. Come on then. Come on, map. Show me somewhere to sleep. Where can I go to sleep? Resting places. There aren't anything nearby. There must be. I don't believe for 1 second there isn't a resting place near where we are. Where's the closest resting place? They're here. They're here. 35 miles, 50 minutes. Oof. What a lot of roads going on here though. Yeah, we'll go there. How far's this? Let's push the button there. 61 miles. That would add another town to us. That's Susard. Susar? Let's go with that one, because that one adds another one to us. Maybe. Mind you, it's not got anything worth finding there. This one's got things to find, look. But that does actually have a job near it. Ah, it's just such a frustrating thing. We're going to go there, because there's this place here for a job, possibly. So let's go there. That sounds like a good idea to me. Let's do that one. Right, okay, let's drive. Right, let's get out of here. Sleeping offences, yes, we're getting really bad. Go, go, go. Oh, get the foot down. Come on, open your fence. Open the gate. Open the gate. Oh, no, that way. You idiot. Why was I going that way? I got my head round that for a second there. Let's go, go, go. I'll treat it like a car for a bit. I'm speeding through this area. Here we go. And we're smoothly going through here. Oh, another blooming train! Seriously, how unlucky am I? Look at the rubbish on the side of the road there. Can I rest anywhere? Or can you not? If I just turn the engine off, can I rest? No, I can't. Just a thought. Because I was like, I'm in an industrial estate in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if I'll get in a fence. Won't have to go through it when it's on there. There we go. Just for a minute there, I thought, what the heck? Little side road. There's a place here that's got jobs with it, but we can't. You can't sleep in the places where you get the jobs from, which is a bit annoying. And we'll go 28 miles per hour. Let's see if we can squeeze through here. So there's this other place here. There. That car's right underneath me. Right underneath me. Wherever he is, he's right there. Sleeping fence. I know. I'm doing my usual. I'm doing the usual. Being naughty. Getting on here. Some bad driving going on here. Just going too fast. Everybody does it from time to time, don't they? I don't know why I did that. I can look in the mirrors. Let's go on this thing here. Toll gate. Let's do the telepass. Should be alright here. Strange set of roads, these. Go for it. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Shit! That truck hit me! I'm having a bad time here. That truck walloped me. I didn't get fined because he hit me, but that's just another one of them examples of it coming across me. Fair, that was my own fault, really. I didn't look. I should have looked. I didn't look. Okay. Main road. Off at this next one. We'll just go down here and we'll see where we're at. We're an hour and 4 minutes away from the destination, so we've got somewhere to sleep shortly. The IKEA and non-IKEA place. Okay. Yes, we've just gone round you at high speed. 50 miles per hour. 51. Too fast. Come on, down the speed a little bit. Let me go 52, fine. Go for it. We're coming off at this one. Yeah, we are. We're just making a run for it. And off at this one. Verona. No fines, no fines, no fines. Beyond the fortune I've paid in fines for flipping avoiding sleep. I'm terrible for avoiding sleep. I bet I'm going to get another fine now as well. Doot. No, not yet. No fine yet. Okay. I can't believe I'm just terrible for getting fines. Doot. 27 miles. I can get up to 50. Go. Not watching the time. 3:46 a.m. We're making a run for somewhere to sleep for the night, and then the next day we're going to be starting from afresh with a nice place called CMT. That place was called CMT. That was it. I'm sure it was. Or CWT, one of the two. CMT sounded like a place that we should visit. This seems like a place we should visit. We can get another tick off another map, another location. I don't know if you can park in them either. You know, like little laybys. Can you park in little laybys for rest? I've never tried it, and I should have just tried that though. And they had the opportunity there, but never mind. Because you'd think you'd be able to. If it's a little lay-by, you'd think you'd be able to. You'd be able to get some rest in it. Here we go, coming off at this one, and then we've got the toll gate coming up shortly. Avoiding sleep. Yes, I know. I'm the worst. I'm the pits. I'm so bad for avoiding sleep when we should be sleeping, and I'm going too fast. .26 miles per hour. Okay, I'm coming. We're going. We're ploughing up here. Not a massive speed, but we're getting there. We're almost there. We are 5 miles out, 10 minutes away. Okay, we're gonna just do this telepass. Visa card. Visa card, cash, or telepass. Oh, that's very good. And we're almost to our destination. We can almost smell the location. It's almost there, look. There's a car park there. You wonder whether you can park in other places. Look at this. Wow, Lamborghini. Started making tractors. Used to test their cars on the roads, round about them. There we go. That's what I know about Lamborghini. There's the turning there, I think, for this. Here we go. There we go. There we're gonna pull up here and get some sleep. Wow. Wow. Oh, it's a marvellous place to stop for the night. It looks perfect. Let's just stop here for the night and let's get some rest, and then we're gonna call it a day. A quick episode. Thank you for joining me. Italy. You can tell where we are because there's a flag. That's the Italian flag over there. Italy. Anyway, I've been your host. Thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye now.